I struggled with erectile dysfunction. I still do. And you might think it's just because of porn, but I have given up porn a while back, a few years ago. When I was watching porn, I did suffer from porn induced erectile dysfunction. I had a girlfriend at the time and I could not get it up, not all the time. And even when I could get it up, I could not really sustain it. I could not really perform because I was watching too much porn. And for most men, porn is the number one reason why they have erectile dysfunction. But this video is not about this. I'm talking about the other type of erectile dysfunction. Obviously, as you age, you can also have erectile dysfunction even without watching porn. But that is has more to do with lifestyle. If you change your lifestyle, your diet, you start lifting weight, you will have the testosterone needed for you to have those erection. Testosterone and other things, but this is not what this video is about. The second type of erectile dysfunction is the pressure you put on yourself. You might think as a man, you are the only one who's suffering from erectile dysfunction. But type erectile dysfunction on YouTube and see the number of views each of the first videos have. And you will be shocked. There are millions of people watching those videos. So you are not the only one. Trust me. Why am I sharing this video? Because I want to share my struggles so it might help you. I think as men, we have the burden of performance. It is true to a certain extent, but it does not mean that we need to burden ourselves and to bring anxiety and stress to our life, especially when it comes to sex. Because as a man, when you can't get an erection, you feel emasculated. You feel like shit. You feel like you're underperforming. That is not the pressure we need to put in our life, especially not our sex life. I have someone very close to me who told me quite recently that he used to take Cialis, Viagra, because he had problems when he would put his condom on. His penis would go limp. And I know a lot of men suffer from this. You know, you have this hard on, you have that erection, but as soon as you put on the condom, your penis get limp. And the more you think about this and the more you reproduce this pattern in your life, the more anticipation you will build up in your mind, and your mind will make your dick limp without you even knowing it. So that's why we have to remove the pressure. By removing the pressure, the anxiety, and the stress, when relaxing more and being more in the present, more with your person, more in tune with the person you are with, the easier it will be to have an erection and sustain it without any type of pressure. As I said, I still struggle from this, but you can relax more and more into accepting the present moment and also be detached from the outcome. So what? Even if your penis get limp, do not pressure yourself. Do not feel bad about it. As soon as you add guilt and shame and all those negative sentiments and emotion, the harder it will be, no pun intended, for you to get an erection, because you are simply putting all that negativity in something that is positive, in something that should come from relaxation, from being in the moment, something truly positive, having sex with another person. And that is why it is important participate in hookup culture, because all of this is just sport, is performance. When you are someone that you truly connect with, that you are truly attracted to, that makes you feel safe, and you make her feel safe and she feels safe with you, and you truly connect, you are truly attracted to each other, you truly have this, that's when it flows. But more importantly, in this video, what you should take away is to not, my friend, put pressure on yourself. You're not alone, first of all, but do not put pressure. And condoms, unfortunately, is an issue for a lot of men, because not only it is hard to stay hard when you put the condom on, it's also harder to feel sensations when you are penetrating your girlfriend, your spouse. You don't need to watch more. There's so many things you can do to help, even with a condom, enjoy the present moment. That's it for today, and I'll see you very soon.